evolution of Inside Out. The 2015 animated movie Inside Out follows a young girl named Riley Anderson who struggles to adapt to her new life after moving to San Francisco with her parents, while her emotions, the main characters of the movie, try to assist her in coping with the changes. According to the movie, each person's mind is a residence for a team of 5 emotions, consisting of joy, focused on optimism and having fun; sadness, focused on empathy and understanding; anger, focused on fairness and punishment for it; fear, introversion and hiding behind a mask; and disgust, focused on preventing their host from getting poisoned, both physically and socially. The leader of Riley's emotions, who controls most of her actions, is joy, because she is the first emotion to be born in her mind. She wants to keep Riley happy and joyful all the time, and she also always has an important task for every emotion except sadness, because she does not understand why sadness is a necessary emotion due to nobody else knowing what her purpose for Riley is. So she treats sadness poorly, and when the mind's islands were falling apart, there was an escape tube back to the emotions HQ, and when sadness was about to go in, Joy pushed her out of the tube and left her behind because sadness was influencing the core memories that Joy had. But Joy ends up falling into the memory dump when the escape tube falls apart. While joy and sadness were separated from the rest, anger, fear, and disgust tried to fix everything. They want to tamper with the core memories and recreate Joy's actions, but they find themselves unable to make Riley happy. And even worse, when Riley wakes up because of a nightmare, anger takes everything into his own hands and goes through with his plan for her to run away and return to her old home to recreate the core memories there. Meanwhile, during her time in the memory dump, Joy understood that sadness is very important to Riley's life and that she went overboard with trying to keep her happy all the time. In the end, after reuniting with the rest of the emotions, she decides to let them do their jobs and stop being so controlling all the time, since Riley requires all of them to work properly to be truly happy. In the 2015 short animated movie, Riley's First Date, when Riley's new friend named Jordan comes to pick her up for their ice skating tour, the parents' emotions get anxious that they may be going on a date. Riley's emotions all try to find a way to make it through this, like in a situation when Mrs. Anderson is using modern-day slang to try to relate to Riley, leaving her perplexed with weird and laughable results, while her father tries to scare and interrogate Jordan. In the 2015 Simpsons episode called Lisa with an S, there is a parody of Inside Out, where the main 5 emotions are replaced with the characters Homer understands, such as Hans Moleman as sadness, Jeffrey Albertson as disgust, Flanders as joy, Milhouse as fear, and groundskeeper Willie as anger. In the touring ice show Disney on Ice, joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust help Riley find the confidence to win the big hockey game and experience the emotional roller coaster of growing up. In the 2017 Family Guy episode called Passenger Fatty 7, when Peter Griffin is on a plane, he wishes he stayed home to finish the remake of Inside Out, and imagines how his family members appear dressed as the main 5 emotions. In the 2018 Robot Chicken episode Mr. Mozzarella's Hamburger Skateboard Depot, which parodies Riley entering adulthood, new emotions appear beyond the main 5, such as super horny, depressed, and bigotry. In another sketch called May Cause a Whole Lot of Scabs, the 5 emotions help Riley make a big decision at a slumber party, whether to pierce her ears or not. In the 2024 animated movie Inside Out 2, which continues the story of Riley's emotions, she is now a 13-year-old teenager, accompanied by 4 new emotions in her mind, such as anxiety, envy, ennui, and embarrassment. Similar to joy, anxiety is also obsessed with control, wanting nothing but to be in control of everything in Riley's life and hating when she is placed on the backseat of the controls. Eventually, this leads to the formation of the main conflict, due to which anxiety takes over the mind and bottles all of Riley's original emotions.